Welcome to the Technobi channel. Gold is a noble metal that is malleable and malleable. Used as jewelry or objects. Valuable besides that, gold is also a lot. Used as an investment tool. Where this gold will be formed into bars or coins, and the following is a short process of processing gold. Gold can be obtained in a way. Mine and to mine gold. There two ways, namely mining gold with the conventional way and the modern way. Modern way, after the exploration process, geologists will examine some suspected area that has a lot of gold content. After that, the estimated location containing gold will be sampled. Of these samples will be made a model 3D, so you can see the soil content, whichever contains a lot of gold. The next process is digging and later blasting. Heavy equipment will take rocks from the explosion, or called by this person for included in the cant, then analyzed in the laboratory, specifically to know the level gold content, and later by this will be divided into two, viz. High grade and low grade ore. On high grade ore it has gold particles more than you grade ore, and grade on this ore as well determine how the person will be processed. While the rocks that do not contain gold is called the west road or waste rock and waste rock. This will be taken to a course in mining for Lograth, or will be taken to Arspad. As for the high grade, will be taken to gold processing plant. This company is a place gold ore processing for low grade ore. Korea is then later to be sprayed with cyanide compound to separating gold from rock. Gold links generated from then spraying the cyanide will be collected in the reservoir, then pumped into the tanks. Contain carbon particles. Liquid still, it will then stick on the carbon particles. Then processed again using striping process, namely the separation process, will produce gold compounds, and then go to next process again. As for high grade ore, it will be brought to the high grade gold processing factory. Ore will be inserted into the machine milling, so it will be Vincent or ore in the form of fine grains, and will later go to the process. Finally, the process of separating gold from sand. But not everyone fine grain. It goes directly to the final process due to sulfide containing urine. Going through a few more processes before going to the final process. The result of all the processes earlier is going to be this whole and all. Then also the tanks contains a mixture of cyanide and carbon compounds, moss particles throughout. It will later stick to carbon, and then those carbons contains gold. It is carried around the process. In this process, carbon containing gold is put into special compounds to separate gold from carbon, and the result is a gold compound. Food compounds are processed again using an electrochemical process. This process is similar to the coating process. Chrome on car components, and the results of this electrochemically process is recovery group or recovery gold. For further recovery of this gold, melted in the furnace at 2100 degrees Celsius, then poured into the mold. The excess will be form gold bars, or also known as dollars. This dar bar consists of 80% gold and mam, and later this dollar will be processed again into pure gold bullion. Then is a general term for call pure gold or silver with minimum purity of 99.5% and in the form of bars or coins to be used as investment assets. For pure gold or 24 karat gold usually only used in electronic components. Only while to make jewelry. Gold is not used pure gold because gold metal which has a high purity will be increasingly soft and therefore that is gold must be mixed with metal others so that the gold can become jewelry that is strong and has high durability. In the process of making gold with character of course pure gold will be then put in a container. Added metals such as silver or copper where to percentage how many carats of gold are made. The amount of the percentage of gold for 18 karat gold by weight of gold content. Pure as much as 75% while the rest is additional metal and so on. Then pure gold that has been given additional metal will be melted as 18 karat gold requires a temperature of 926 degrees Celsius to melt and if 14 karat gold requires a temperature of 879 degrees Celsius to melt. The temperature difference is affected by the amount of pure gold content is increasing. A lot of pure gold content then the temperature needed to melt it as well will get higher and after melting the gold is then poured inside mold and left to cool. Besides being in the form of a gold bar as well in the form of coins. One company that makes gold coins is Australia Mint located in Vienna, Austria. How to cure this coin miss artificial using a heavy gold scroll 997 kilograms and a reel. This is still worth $39 million. The gold scroll then put into the stamping machine so that it becomes another form, moss, and remaining unused gold will be reprocessed at this factory. Then the coins are inserted into the coining machine and in the process these coins will be minted using a special mold on the part surface and after printing will be checked later. Quality is then packaged and ready to be sent to consumers. As for the largest coins in the world ever made coins in Australia, it is made by the company 4 Minutes from Australia in order to welcome Queen Elizabeth's arrival to a city in Australia. This gold coin weighs 1012 kilograms, made of 99.99% pure gold and has a diameter of 80 centimeters and a thickness of 12 centimeters. On making gold already melted in the furnace put into in the last mold of the gold, left to cool for several hours. After that removed from the mold. Then the surface is carved manually then rubbed using special tools to make it shiny for value. The world's largest gold coin, estimated at 50.35 million US dollars, or equivalent to 775 billion rupiah and takes a month to make.